Well, it's spring break for many kids across the state, and the Museum of Discovery has lots of fun things to keep your kids occupied. We're here with Maddie Hibbs and Kendall Thornton with all the details on what kids can expect. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having us. It is our busy week, and we're excited. We love spring break, and we've got a lot of activities for guests and families of all ages. So we have, on top of a 1,600 square foot cardboard maze.
Ooh.
I know, it's very popular. We also have a new climber that we installed. It's a 2-story, 3-tower climber, and that has been very popular. But we also have a lot of hands-on activities that kind of revolve around spring. So we're springing into science this spring break, and so we've got we have some baby chicks that we just hatched over the weekend. Yeah, and they're going to be with us for a week, and then we're going to return them to Dunbar Gardens. They actually gave us the eggs, so we've been just teaching our guests about just eggs and some poultry science, and so we'll have them for guests to meet all week. And then we also have some fun egg activities.
Yeah, it looks like we have one here with us today.
Yeah, so this is one of our tinkering activities, and we're really passionate about tinkering at the museum. What it is it's an exploration of materials in order to solve a problem. So one of my biggest problems is that I am always dropping eggs from a very high point, and they just crack.
Yeah, I don't know why she's doing this either. We've told her to stop, but she can't help herself.
It happens.
Yeah, okay. We've all been there. So what we're doing is we are creating a parachute or some other contraption in order to keep our eggs safe. So inside each of these Easter eggs is a marble and a piece of pasta. So obviously that marble, if we just drop it from right here, the marble is going to break our pasta, and then we have a very big mess just all over the place. So this is something that I made of my creation. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This is, I made a contraption for my egg that kind of takes two different approaches. I have a parachute right here to add wind resistance and kind of slow down the egg from falling, and then I also have created kind of a pocket to protect my egg. You want to go ahead and let it drop for me?
Yeah, let's see. All right, ready?
Whoa!
Okay, so already,
no bouncing?
Yeah, it didn't bounce. You could hear that it sounded a little bit softer.
It sounded nice and soft. Let's go ahead and open it and see if our pasta stayed in one piece. That's kind of the big, and yes, it looks like it did.
Good job.
Good job.
The test. Yeah.
Awesome.
But good news, if you break it at the museum, you just learn through your, with your mistakes, and then create something better. So just trial and error.
You just keep trying until you don't break the pasta.
Exactly. Well, we love mistakes at the museum, so because you learn from them.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's just one of the activities that we have going all week. So we're open from 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday this week, and then 1 to 5 on Sunday. And so everything is included in regular museum admission. Great time to become a member. It's $100 for a family of 5, and that gets you free admission to the museum and hundreds of museums across the country for free. So it's a great deal.
It is, especially for spring break as kids are out of class, but maybe still wanting to learn.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you.
All right, well, Kendall and Maddie, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. Make sure you go check out the Museum of Discovery as you celebrate your spring break. And right after the break, we're going to have one final check of your forecast as you get ready to head out.